think it's a nice idea, pero these two heroes, they're really bad against Hylos. Kasi the nature of Hylos is, yes, medyo mabilis yung movement speed ni Esmeralda and kaya na, may mobility spell naman si Lunox, pero your biggest problem is the Glorious Pathway. Ngayon, kapag nilapag ng PLDT Smart Omega yan, kahit pasubukan mong manlaban, you can't fight their mobility. And I really like the option dito, pick up the carry immediately, kasi Granger would have provided you the early game, pero you just need to scale against Esmeralda and Lunox. You don't necessarily need to fight them in the early stages of the game. Kailangan mo lang mag-farm at hintayin mo mag-fall off yung dalawang heroes na to.
Indeed. At napakagandang combo rin yan sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega. Again, with the Glorious Pathway plus the Numenon Blast. And also with the Numenon Energy Core that they can provide para dun kay Kari. Ang hirap. Pero also, you need to keep in mind na yung mga shields na kayang ibigay ni Lolita is also capable na pwedeng isoak na gamit ang Frostmourne Shield ni Esmeralda dito. So again, it's a topsy-turvy game right now. But again, mag-iiba yan once we are able to see the 4th and the 5th picks ng dalawang teams natin.
Yep. Happy Fit Emperors, I would really like to comment the preparation beforehand. They knew that PLDT Smart Omega, every single time, if they're playing against a Lunox, it's always a tank plus Kagura. It's the old counter against the Lunox. Now, wala na yun. So, PLDT Smart Omega, they need to look for other options. Wala na rin yung Lilia. I think the only one left is the Gord here for Cartesi.
Posible. Oh, again, with that reach from the Mystic Crush and also with the slow, ang dami nilang pwedeng gawin dito.
Yeah, really nice against Esmeralda as well.
Yeah, that's true. And again, kasi once ma-shutdown mo lang kay Esmeralda, once na ma-force mo siya, kahit mga kalahating XP lang, ma-force mo agad siya mag-disengage.
Yeah. So, Happy Fit Emperors, you already see the Sams dito, and Masha will be picked up, and Comfort Zero for Daniel, which is the Claw. Now, PLDT Smart Omega, last pick for Carl TZ. This is the final mage, and I'm looking for different options dito other than the Gord.
More of a teamfight oriented kasi talaga dito ng Happy Fit Emperors eh. Kung nakita dito, pwede silang mag-split again with the mashup pickup from Happy Fit Emperors, and then pwede agad silang sumalpok dito sa apat. So tingin ko, possible Gord talaga mas maganda kasi since again, once na mag-initiate dito yung Happy Fit Emperors, one of the best ways that you can do is to use the Mystic Gush to pull them away.
Yeah. Alam mo, dalawa lang kasi yan eh. It's either the
double marksman composition sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega.
Okay, wait lang sasabihin ko sana, kung gusto mo mag-double marksman, Kimi. Kaso may kasama siyang carry. So it's not gonna suffice kasi dalawa silang naghihintay ng farm. Now, PLDT Smart Omega, they've done this before, mind you, the mid-granger. The mid-granger na I think yung rotation is 1-3-1 pa nga with the double masks sa may tank. Pero one downside of this lineup is where's your mid-game?
Yun lang talaga. Pati ano yan, ang hirap kasi again, you're forced to supply na magbigay ng space para sa dalawang marksman para once sa mag-transition sila mid-game to late game, mas madali.
Yeah.
Kaso, ang magiging cons dito is kapag nakauna yung Happy Fit Emperors, medyo mahihirapan sila mag-transition. Once na nakauna ka agad, once na makuha agad ng map control yung Happy Fit Emperors, nako, medyo mapafunnel talaga, medyo cons, medyo risky yung draft dito ng PLDT Smart Omega.
Yeah, the biggest problem of Omega na kinakaharap nila ngayon is the invasive capability pa rin ni Esmeralda and as well as the support Lunox na meron ng Emperors dito. Pero one thing to consider is if the Lunox fails, this is gonna be a free Granger game.
That's true. At Renegade. At again, more of a team fight oriented draft dito at kailangan dito kanilang bantayan lagi si Renegade on his Masha. He went for a high and dry, so talaga napakadaling ang hirap i-contest. Kailangan dalawa lagi ang babantay dito kay Renegade. Just like so, si Hayes and also again, Toshino will be the ones going to lane up against this Masha on the top lane.
Yep, Carl TZ will be the one using the Granger here in the middle lane and Toshi on the carry now. PLDT Smart Omega, medyo delayed yung pag-clear nila ng wave dito sa may middle lane. That's why Happy Fit Emperors, they're already setting up for the invade here. Pero ayan na nga, alam nila na mag-i-invade talaga si Lunox dito. That's why they place 4 heroes take down. Doggy and Vern is left alone. Ngayon, tsaka lang kukunin ng Omega yung buff dito for Carl TZ. Nice heads up play from the Omega squad.
Ang ganda rin ng pagkakaabang dito ng PLDT Smart Omega. Talagang binabat lang nila sa loob ng Ring of Punishment si Lunox. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that Ring of Punishment is stackable. Bukod sa movement speed, attack speed. So talagang once na nakapitan ka ng Ring of Punishment, ang hirap ng umalis. You will be forced to use your flicker or all of your mobility skills.
Yep, again, sobrang laking bait nun. Happy Fit Emperors, they wanted to delay the taking off buff ni Granger dito. Unfortunately, the biggest problem is still the Hylos. Yung mobility mo on the side of Emperors, it's not the best. Yes, you have the Esmeralda and you have the Claude, pero hindi naman sila yung kumukontest ng buff ng Omega.
PLDT Smart Omega right now, talaga nag-aabangan na talaga sila. Getting all of those resources as soon as possible. But Cartesi is ready level 4 with the Death Sonata. At mukhang makakuha naman sila isa. Doggy will fall down. Heath, pero dyan still on the front lines. He still understand na okay, sige lang. Basta makakaroon na ng unting space pa si Cartesi to move back. At mukhang makakuha pa sila ng isa pang objective.
Yep, Renegade rotating towards the middle lane. Was trying to spot out kung kumukuha ng buff yung Omega dito. And Hayes, makahabol niya si Masha rito. And this is his biggest problem, yung Lolita. The Masha is not really good against the Lolita kasi the nature of that matchup is talagang habul-habulin ka ng Lolita. Pupukpukin ka
Oo.
talaga.
Pati ang mobile niya kasi yung charge niya and also yung shields na pwede niya na meron siya, ang tagal patayin.
Yep.
And it will buy a lot of time for PLDT Smart Omega to react. However, here into the Turtle K, mukhang iniisa-isa na si Vern with delikado blazing duet into the Luminum Blast. Mukhang saktong-sakto pa rin with the glowing pathway. Wala talagang damage, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, able to isolate Aaron into the 4 heroes. Medyo hindi nga daw the Heavyweight Emperors or the Europeans will be forced out. Pero talaga ang ganda ng engagement dito ng PLDT Smart Omega. Able to pick off 2 members of Heavyweight Emperors and they might be able to get and secure this turtle buff.
So by the way, PLDT Smart Omega, they knew na level 3 pa lang yung Lunox at that point. That's why nilabanan muna nila bago nila kunin yung turtle. Yes, nakapag level 4 si Doggy, pero patay na yung Esmeralda at that point. So it gave a lot of time for PLDT Smart Omega to take their targets off bago nila tapusin yung turtle.
Nako, level 6 na rin. Looking at the levels right now, lumalamang talaga dito PLDT Smart Omega. And also when it comes to net worth, 2,000 net worth. Renegade here, charge in from Hayes, but not enough damage. At si Renegade naman, kaya niya ulit bawiin yung mga lost HP niya. But here in the bottom lane, Kenji and Cartesi just forcing Heavyweight Emperors to again react on all of their movements.
Wait, naka-retribution scar? On the Granger?
Oh, actually, tingin ko naka-retribution din talaga kanina si Toshino.
It's an interesting
Or rather si Granger, yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice from the marksman slash mage player. Oh, Hayes, kinasaka niyo naman ng blast. Nanakaw!
Pinakuha niya ba?
Grabe naman! Lahat na lang ninanakaw!
Sulit talaga.
Bayad na bayad.
Full charge of the Luminous Blast.
Inutang! Binayaran ng crab coin!
Pinahirapan. Tapos, okay, sa akin pa rin yan. Pero ito sa bottom lane, Kenji, Jeet Kune Do, and also the Way of the Dragon will be used here. Not the right target though, but will it be enough though? Vern able to run away, but Cartesi on the back lines. Sonata, and also with the Rondo, may even sa loob ng Glorious Pathway, Daniel and Heath, able to isolate the rest of PLDT Smart Omega, and they can move forward. Pero medyo off count yung kanyang pag-aagamit ng kanyang block.
Yeah, the bigger kill came in for Happy Feet Emperors. Napatay nila yung main hero, which is the Granger. And si Lunox lang yung namatay. Mind you, that's still a support Aaron. The Falling Storm and Heat. Sobrang kunat with the Revitalize. Grabe, napakakunat itong taong to. And naabot pa si Kenji. Will he be able to help his teammate? Walang mana si Daniel. Pero hindi siya abutan ni Cho.
At nagamit na yung Jeet Kune Do niya yung last, yung third hit ng kanyang Jeet Kune Do. And it will be an easy escape here for the high-lows. But again, the aggression being put up by PLDT Smart Omega, trying to force Happy Feet reaction. Parang sila yung may dala ng laro ngayon. Talagang nag-react yung Heavyweight Emperors. I think one of the best ways that they can do right here for Heavyweight Emperors is to look for that nice opening. Again, they need to play aggressively. This is a double marksman composition for the side of PLDT Smart Omega. And if you're on the side of Heavyweight Emperors, you really need to play early. Yeah, kaso nahihirapan silang hanapin yun. Kasi sobrang mobile din nila eh. Heath with the Glorious Pathway, Cartesi, he can use his Rondo just to run away. And also, talagang wala pa gaano humihinto. Hindi pa napapunish o hindi nako-contest yung lane, yung top lane ng PLDT Smart Omega.
Yeah, kung isipin mo, ang daming problema ng Empress dito eh. Number 1, dalawa na kayong marksman. So heading towards the late game, talaga nakakatakot yung lineup nila. Number 2, yung Masha hindi niya magawa yung trabaho niya kasi may carry tsaka Lolita na nakaharang sa kanyang objective. And number 3, wala pa sila nakukuhang objective kahit isa.
Medyo nahihirapan talaga dito yung Happy Feet Emperors, but still, we just need to wait for at least, for Daniel to transition into at least get one of the core items here. We're talking about core items. Si Carry, nakakuha na siya ng Endless Battle, and again, delikado talaga yan. With the cooldown reduction from the Endless Battle, and again, the additional true damage. Renegade here taking a lot of damage here as well. Pero PLDT Smart Omega, okay, sige, pwede natin i-ignore si Renegade dito, force him to go back, pero at least his objective. Still there, the charge! The jump from Hayes, but he might be punished here.
He
doesn't care at all.
He doesn't care. Masha yung pinatay niya, wala akong pakialam.
Sulit na sulit. sulit na sulit talaga. Okay lang kahit ibigay ko yung buhay ko, basta nakatakbo rin talaga.
And this is the effect. 3 heroes rotating towards the bottom lane. It's gonna be a free objective for the three heroes rotating to the top lane. So PLDT Smart Omega is already putting up the pressure on the bottom lane. Napahamak pa nga doon si Daniel, which is the Claude, your main marksman on the side of Emperor.
Oh,
And napakasakit na ni Car TZ. Grabe yung damage output of this Granger. Falling Storm committed here by Aaron. Pero alam niya, kailangan niyang respetuhin yung Granger at this point.
Ang hirap talagang hulihin ni Carl TC dito. As long lagi nandito si Heath. Tingin ko talagang body system ang ginagawa dito ng PLDT Smart Omega.
Oh my God!
Ng Rondo.
One hit! Lord's pathway! Aabot pa? Hindi.
Ang sakit
They
ng
just won the tower here and Vern nakita siya ni Kenji rito. This might be the death of the Grok Flicker out. Pero hahabulin pa rin sila ni Cholo at Daniel. Hindi siya makalapit. Sobrang sakit ng Granger natin, Kuya Tads.
Oo.
Mind you, this is Car TZ with 2 core items already. And may mahuhul pa sa middle lane. It is Samasha. Ang sakit. Tetsunata is not there yet. Pero the Rhapsody is not enough to take him down.
Gabalahibo na lang yung HP ni Renegade dito.
Grabe naman yung kabalahibo.
Gabalahibo, may unting-unti na lang talaga eh. Pero kung tutuusin, kung meron pang isa pang follow-up or kung sakaling mag-overcommit yung PLDT Smart Omega, but you see the discipline of PLDT Smart Omega dito. Okay lang, sige. Basta makakuha tayo ng magandang positioning and we are able to secure one more objective, which they did. Talagang lalamang at lalamang talaga dito. They need to stay ahead.
So now from Carthizi, it's not gonna hit the last bullet. So mabubuhay pa si Daniel dito. Pero Doggy, isang combo lang. Blade of Despair already up. And Carthizi recalling in front of the Tower of Emperors. Burn dito makahuli na naman ni Hayes. And naman sila makakuha, hindi na nila pinansin. Aaron will fall down. Burn ang susunod na target dito for Omega. And this is 3 heroes being slaughtered in the middle lane.
3-4-0 exchange in favor of PLDT Smart Omega. Objective into objective. Kakatapos nila kumuha ng turtle buff dito at nakakuha agad sila ng magandang exchange. And also, talking about this, Toshino is also having a very free time right now. Uncontested, level 12. At habang with PLDT Smart Omega, 4 lang talaga member na kailangan nila dito. And as you can see, the way that they can burst out this tier 2 turret, wala ng outer turrets yung Happy with Emperors. At kakakuha niya ng BOD at mukhang magkakaroon naman ng isa pang magandang
Doggy,
dito.
tandaan mo, isang combo ka lang. Pag tumama lahat, patay ka dyan. Hindi na nakapaglaro ng MLC, Doggy, Kuya Tads.
Naku.
Isang combo lang siya. Nung Granger natin, Kenji in the middle lane, nanggugulo lang dito. Pero the real objective is on the bottom lane. Look at where Hayes is. Nasa loob siya ng base ng Emperors and Energy. Naubos ang buhok, mga kaibigan. Kinalbo siya ni Toshi. Kanya with the blazing do it. Not enough damage. Kulang
Sige.
talaga. Kenji with the
Rubinon Blast, ito po.
Into the Rubinon Blast. Double kill for the Kari. Unstoppable is the Granger. And mauubos ang Emperors. Pero the HF Emperors, can you really do anything? Nothing. PLDT Smart Omega, they clean up house.
Wow, the double marksman composition sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega. Talagang, okay, sige, dalawang tanks, dalawang MM, tag-isang bodyguard tayo. Hindi talaga nagkakaroon ng opportunity yung Happy Feet Emperors to get those pick-offs on those right targets.
Kuya Tats, alam mo, PLDT Smart Omega dito, they're making a statement. At alam mo kung ano yun? We are the champion.
We are the champion.
Grabe yung pinakita. Mind you, hindi nakahawak ng Torre yung Happy Feet Emperors. Kahit isang kanti lang. Mamaya makikita natin sa stats para lang masigurado natin kung nakahawak sila ng Torre dito. Pero there were none. There were no objectives for Happy Feet Emperors. And mind you, this is a draft that should look better in the early game compared nung game 1. And PLDT Smart Omega, they just said no.
Talagang dininay kagad nila. 15-3 for our second game, ladies and gentlemen. At yung PLDT Smart Omega, I think they're really on a roll right now.
Yeah.
Carl TZ 8-1-5. Nakita natin kanina, bago pa siya makakuha ng BOD, pumapatay agad siya pumapatay. And also shutting down Doggy and Lunox.
You know, this is the effect of having a support Lunox. Hindi mo kayang pigilan yung Granger. He was given a free early game. Ito yung sinabi natin kanina before the game started with the draft. 4 minutes and 49 seconds, kompleto na yung Nimble Blade, the boots, and the Blade of Heptasis. Ganun kataas yung farm ng Granger in this game.
Ang sakit talaga nun. Again, with the Heptasis, that basic attack, talagang mahirap makatakas.
Kung makikita mo, hinohold niya yung mga attacks niya kanina, and after niya hintayin yung 15 seconds cooldown, he was hitting the last bullet with the Death Sonata. Nakita natin kanina na tunaw si Doggy. Isang combo lang talaga.
Isang combo lang. Ang hirap talaga. Well, Happy Feet Emperors, they need to do something and they need to do it right now.
Yeah.
And into our MVP of the game, we have Carl TZ again, back-to-back MVP on his Granger. Kill participation of